Hi everyone, it's Athena here from Courage Coaching. I hope you all had a good Christmas. And for those of you who don't like Christmas, Christmas is now over. Yay! So yeah, I'm sort of one of those people. So I'm quite happy that that's out the way now. So the video topic I would like to focus on today is about the need to over-explain. Are you a chronic over-explainer? Now, this is something that I wrote a blog post about on my website quite a while ago. I think this was 2 years ago, but it was very, very popular. A lot of people could relate to it and left comments and shared their experiences. So I thought I might as well make a video on this. Now, where does over-explaining stem from? Why do we do it? Sometimes people naturally feel the need to make sure that their point of view is clearly understood. They don't want to say something and then what they're saying is misunderstood by the other person. But what happens when someone feels the need to over-explain all the time, when this becomes a chronic thing? And is over-explaining something that stems from anxiety? Are they anxious that they're going to be misunderstood? Is this something that has happened in their past a lot? Yes, this could be one of the reasons. Usually when you over-explain, it stems from very low confidence and it stems from people pleasing, and this compulsive need to over-explain usually stems from childhood abuse, especially when one or both of the parents had a personality disorder, especially narcissistic personality or anything on the antisocial spectrum. A parent that has narcissistic personality isn't able to listen to their child's thoughts or their child's needs, and the child feels that it's not been validated, that its thoughts and feelings are not validated, and that the parent doesn't actually hear them, that the parent doesn't actually understand them. And if the parent is also gaslighting their children over and over again, then this will make the child doubt themselves. So when you were a child, you probably doubted yourself a lot, and you try to over-explain yourself over and over again, and you try to explain yourself so many times, but we're always shut down, but we're not listened to, but we're not heard. And you had to stop those emotions away. And you were made to feel insecure about the person that you were. So this will then result in you over-explaining in adulthood. And it will be an ongoing thing. And this is when it becomes chronic. Now, like I said before, if you were around someone who was constantly gaslighting you, now you don't have to be a child that grew up with parents who did this. It could be that you were in a relationship with somebody who is emotionally abusive, and this will then have resulted in you suffering with very low self-esteem, constantly doubting yourself, and then feeling the need to over-explain because you were scared that if they didn't understand you, they would then hurt you. So sometimes this compulsive need to over-explain comes from fear. You're scared for your safety maybe. So it could be in that regard as well. It's not only because you may have grown up with narcissistically abusive parents. One last thing I'd like to say about over-explaining is that it happens when you are frustrated in your communication with another person because you know that that person doesn't understand or isn't able to listen or truly hear what you're saying. Now, how do you change over-explaining? If you are nervous of what other people think of you, then it will make it hard for you to just say something in a simple statement. So you might over-explain because you feel nervous or because you feel that this person you're talking to is not going to be accepting of you or isn't going to like you. The key to stop over-explaining is to just tell yourself it is not that important. Even if somebody thinks of me in a negative way, who cares? It doesn't matter. That's easier said than done, of course, but you can try it out, just do it as a bit of an exercise. Try and tell yourself, it's not that important. Why am I so worried about what this person thinks of me? Another good way to stop over-explaining is to try and learn how to be more precise in the way that you communicate. Try and limit your use of words by practicing beforehand. Thirdly, try and be mindful about whether you are overthinking things. If you are a worrier or an overthinker, it will be a natural thing for you to over-explain and to overthink. So try and calm that voice down. Try and reduce that overthinking. For example, you might be thinking, oh, I hope they understand what I'm saying. I hope they don't think I'm selfish. Why don't you try and think, so what if they think I'm selfish? So what if they think I get it wrong? Just keep saying that to yourself. So what? So what if they don't get it? By taking time to try and listen more to what the other person's saying, this also helps you to stop over-explaining, especially if you see that the other person gets what you're saying right from the start. Now, I hope this video helped. If you can relate to any of the content that I've talked about today, then please feel free to click the subscribe button or to leave a comment below this video. And if there are any topics you would like me to do a video on, then please let me know. Thank you so much for watching today and for listening. I wish you a great new year, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.